Gone are the days of the begging bowl being out. Gone are the days of the however million we tried. IDHVNY coming to you live and direct. Like, share, subscribe. Don't like. Do whatever you want. Saudi Pro League Club, Al Hilal. Right as you're having AS Roma um, getting a 46 million bid in that got rejected after Man United. There being so-called talks, but all of it being dependent on Marcus Rashford. Then there was the inflammatory, response-inducing supposed link to the Spurs for 42 million or 40, however. I don't even know the number. Aston Villa and Fulham both expressed interest, and guess who comes in right at right at the last second for the mighty Dutch winger, the one who's just been absolutely a phenomenal service to the club, and has now fulfilled a proper entity um, as a transferring commodity. 80 million. Al Hilal agreed to it. 68 million really in the deal to sign Somerville. Um, Basically, he was given permission to undergo medicals before the signing of this lucrative long-term soundtrack. I'm AIing it up right now because I have to focus on the topic at hand. So I keep AI, make me stay on topic about this and be somewhat correct. Oh gosh, what is up with the world? I should be, but you know what? It's really the only way you can get information, right? Like, it's just looking it up or videos online and so forth. It's not like the old days when you would call up a phone number. Like, literally, I do remember calling it internationally to hear like certain, results of things and so forth back in the day. I do remember sometimes not even knowing like very basic things, but anyhow, in regards to not knowing and then discovery, this is a very good discovery. We no longer are looking like paupers. We got two bits of good business under the way. Fernandez for 85 million. Previously, that would have never happened under the previous regime. We got 65 to 68 million. Some people are saying it's 55 or whatever. I honestly don't know how the mathematics work. I don't know how the maths with that one. But DK stood on business to a solid point. Daniel Kretinsky, the Czech Sphinx, came, saved the day. Amazing. Amazing. This is I'm very sad to see Somerville go. He was one of my favorite players. Fernandez, he became one of my favorite players. But there were a couple times that they fizzled out. And you know what? For that amount in price, it's worth it to cross that bridge and have that in the war chest as far as money goes. I will take crossing that bridge at that amount. I'm talking like I own the club. I own nothing. But nevertheless, yeah. And supposedly Mav is being approached about sticking around as well. And there's a lot of talks about players staying, even though I'm not holding on to the promise of it, that there's actual talks about Bowen's already come out and confirmed he's sticking around for another season. Uh, this has built an incredible amount of morale in and around the supporters and fans' optimism about going into the championship league and seeing if we could bounce back quick. Um, this is phenomenal. Uh, I don't know what else to really say about it. Um, Somerville was a great player to have, and Fernandez as well. And I know that we've got also other guys who have been in talks. Supposedly, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was either going to Arsenal or somewhere else. There are some talks around that. Not talks. I mean, like rumors, like jibber jabber nonsense, chatty patty. Um, which could be very well true, very well not true. Diouf, I didn't see him at the friendly. I haven't seen him in the training ground, so I don't know what's up with Diaz if he's still sticking around or if he's a part of things. It was good to see Scarles. He um, had a game against South End where first half was basically the old school, second half was basically the new school in a way, as far as the formations or lineups went. I really didn't. Uh, I watched it on the website, kept crashing out. Didn't give it really that critical of an eye because friendlies, I think we're so accustomed to West Ham playing in the States that we expect them to be like cutthroat. Like you're obviously going to try to win your friendly, but we want them to be like on a Premier League level. And then they come over here and then they try to perform on, I think, a Premier League level, and that puts a bit of pressure on them to the point that they can't really concentrate on the basics of getting your legs back, which is what the friendlies are for. I mean, to be honest with you, they when I saw them in the first half, they looked tired, like 100%, and Areola was like under rapid fire because of that. This friendly was a proper friendly, so that regardless of whatever the outcome was, I just am glad that these guys have gotten a chance to get their legs back, that we're able to do the acid test to see who's where and what's what. Um, apparently, I don't know. I could be butchering this piece of information, but apparently the six players that were picked are the ones that basically either Nuno or Nils Kopen or somebody basically told him, look, these friendlies coming up are your chance to prove yourself. Step up, level up. The level up. The leveling up is what feels good. We may have gotten relegated, but we leveled up. We're leveling up. It all depends on how we start to look in the beginning of a season. Obviously, we have Rangers coming up as a friendly. Um, I think also we have Portsmouth, Carabao Cup coming up, and Burnley. I forget exactly the designations of those places, whether they're home, away, whatever. I'm not going to try to jump into that right now. Actually, that's pretty important. Let's find out. Considering we had to use AI to guide our attention deficit concerns. Um, yeah, let's have a look see. But anyhow, how you doing? How's everybody doing out there? Is everybody taking care of yourselves, eating, sleeping right? I hope you are. I hope all is well to everybody out there. All my irons, all my fellowship of the realists, FOTR salute. You know who you are. If you know, you know. Um, straight up, like and subscribe to them. Look them up. Fellowship of the Realist. Great bunch of guys. Great commentary on football. Just to chill out. Good, good bunch of dudes. Um, so our campaign went. Says, you know, let's see, Stevenage away. Sorry, Rangers away. And this is July 22nd. Stevenage FC away. Rangers FC away Sunday. Saturday, the 1st, FC Magdeburg. Um, these are club friendlies. And then it's Portsmouth at home for the Carabao Cup first round on the 8th of August, and then the 16th is Burnley away. The 22nd of August is Athletic home, or Charlton Athletic. God Almighty, I said Athletic at home. God Almighty. Watford FC away. Wolverhampton home. Derby County home. Bolton Wanderers away. So these are, and then Saturday, September 19th, Millwall away. But anyhow, um, anyhow, we've got lots of fun coming, man. It's like I think I really do appreciate the fact that the business now is looking different. There's a different vibe. There's a different there's something different, and I really do hope that Nuno moves with the changes as well, and that in the presence of Silva, who joined upon board, who's previously worked in five, I think what was it, played in 500, or I'm sorry, co-managed, assistant managed, coached, blah, 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 in other clubs with Nuno, and has had a good response with that, and actually has turned things around at other clubs. So we'll see how we do when we test our hand with the championship. It is what it is, man. Relegation. It was a baptism by fire, but a purification. Come on, you irons. IDHVNY. Like, share, subscribe. Don't like, don't care is what it is. Love yous.